This is a basic computer skills tutorial. When people get a computer for their very first time, initially they uh, probably have questions about some of the terms that are used, such as booting the computer, booting it up, or rebooting the computer, uh, browser, what's a browser, and that sort of thing. Well, this tutorial is just a basic one to kind of help um, you know, answer some of those questions. So when you boot a computer, basically what that is just starting up a computer. You push the power button, and there might be a splash screen. See some writing and different things, and then you come to an operating system like this. This is Windows XP, and it's called the OS or the operating system. Now, in order to use the internet, which everybody wants to do, of course, you need a browser so you can browse the internet, And a web browser is, you might have heard of the popular one, Firefox, and also there's Internet Explorer. I think everyone's heard of that. Here's another one called Opera. And what a browser is, it's software that lets you navigate the internet. In other words, browse. And the and then now for Internet Explorer, if we go into the Start menu, it's on all the computers. You can find it, through your Start menu. Right here, I have it as a quick link, or you can go to all programs and you'll find it in there also. There it is. So yeah, so you need a web browser so that you can surf or browse the internet. And you might wonder, well, how this all works and that. Well, the internet, if you kind of think about the phone system, you have phones able to communicate all across the country, all across the world. If you think of computers in that way, sort of, um, they communicate kind of like phones, but only in a much more advanced way. So there can be somebody over in Italy, and like you can make a phone call to a person over there if you have the phone number. Well, with computers, you can connect with people in the same sense, but only with a lot more features and power. Uh, so here's I like to use Firefox as my browser, so I'm going to double click on that. And you've heard of Google for sure. This is a web page right here, and in this where the cursor is blinking, I can search for anything I want, and that's the term Google. You Google something. Let's just search for cats. Okay, you can either hit return or click the search button, and you got a whole page listing of websites about cats. You can pick any one of these, and it'll take you to some kind of a website um, that is, referencing cats. So I'll just pick one down here at random. I click on that, and here we got a page, about cats, and got some other things on there. So um, and that's how you can browse and surf the internet using a web browser after you started up or booted your computer. I hope that was I hope that was helpful, and I thank you for watching this video.